Very good evening to you all. Nice to see you. It's 5 to 8 here in the UK, but wherever you are, it's lovely to see you. We're going to have a look at the four hands that you played this evening. All declarer play problems. Some a little bit easier than others, but the first of those hands is on your screen, but we don't have the bidding for it as yet. So let's give you the bidding as it was. It's pass from north. East opens a heart, not, and south closes proceedings with four spades. Okay. The table I was watching, it has to be said, declarer got it wrong and told me they got it wrong straight away. In other words, he or she was a technician. They know exactly what to do 10 seconds after they'd done something different. But as it happened, they got away with it. The opposition didn't punish them. Let's see what happens. Well, West leads a heart, and it doesn't really matter whether East is bidding a 5-card suit or a 4-card suit. That too can only be a singleton. Because if East has got 4, West has got 2, he would have led the top of his doubleton. He would not have led the 2. So it's very likely that that 2 is a singleton. East has got 5, and it won't really matter where we take this trick. If we take it in hand and we play a spade, East will win, and he'll give his partner a heart ruff, and then they'll make 2 diamond tricks, and that will be one off. So what can we do about that? Well, the answer is fairly simple. When you realize that that is the danger, we stop him ruffing a heart because we will ruff it first. And to do that, we've got to get rid of that king of hearts. We don't need a diamond discard on the ace of clubs. Don't need it. We've got going to lose 2 diamonds, but we're only going to lose 2 diamonds. And provided we don't suffer the heart ruff as well, then we shall just lose 2 diamonds and the ace of trumps. So quite simple, really. When we think about it, we take the ace of hearts, and then we throw the other heart away on the ace of clubs. And now we can play a spade. Does his best. He knows his partner hasn't got any more, but declarer can afford to ruff it high. Now we can draw 2 more trumps. There's the danger of the heart ruff gone now. And now we will give them their 2 diamond tricks. That's going to be place a club or a heart. There is going to ruff it. Still got 3 trumps left. Knock out the other diamond. And we have our 10 tricks. Not really difficult once we appreciated what the problem was. The 2 of hearts told us it was a singleton. If he had the 8-2 or the 9-2 or the 4-2, he would not have been leading the 2. When East has bid the suit, whether they're playing 5-card majors or not, he's now marked with a 5-card suit. And that ruff is a danger that is there really for everybody to see. But thinking, you don't tend to throw kings away, but the ace of clubs wasn't going to serve any other useful purpose. And here it stopped West getting a heart ruff while you hopelessly had to follow suit. Okay, so that's board 1. Do we have any questions or comments on board 1? We love to hear your questions. We love to hear your comments. Send them to the table. and I will do my best to answer them if I can. We're lucky we've got Jeff Simpson with us this evening. His thoughts are often worth listening to. I don't think he's got anything to say on this hand. Where were you sitting, Jeff?
I was sitting east and I returned the 4 of hearts asking for a club back,
Right.
but I got a diamond back instead.
Oh,
It didn't make any difference.
you still took it off, yeah?
Yes.
Because declarer didn't get rid of the heart. No, okay. Okay. Right, any other questions or comments on board 1? No? As Bob saying, penny wide, yes. How does the heart 2 mean a singleton? Well, just imagine, Jyoti, that you're sitting west and you've got 2 hearts. Let's say the 8 and the 2. Which one would you lead? You would lead the 8. At least vast majority of us would. We'd lead the 8 to show partner we've got a doubleton. But the bidding tells us that West cannot have more than 2 because he's opened 1 heart. So when he can't have more than 2 and he led the 2, then the conclusion is he didn't have a higher one. Well, it doesn't matter whether they're playing 5-card majors or not, Bob. Even if they're playing 4-card majors, so you don't know from the bidding that East has got 5, but the lead of the 2 does tell you that West hasn't got any more because he could only have 1 more. And if he had 1 more, he would have led the other one, whatever it was. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good. Thank you, Bob. Okay. Do we have any other questions or comments? Laugh out loud. Yeah. I don't think you're as innocent as you make out, Bob. We will move on to board 2. Well, why would he lie to his partner? Why would he lead the 2 from 2-8? Oh, he's playing the other way back. I mean, the 2 preference, yeah. So lying. No, you got it right the first time. Oh, why? Yeah, okay. Let's go on to board 2. Let's get that out of the way and export it to the table. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm sneaky too. I played a hand the other night where my club holding was 3 to the 10 opposite 9 doubleton, and I'm playing in 1 no trump on a hopeless count. And what did I do? I didn't want them to play clubs, so I led a club myself. And the opposition think, hello, he's trying to set his club suit up. So that's the 1 suit now that they don't touch. And a little later the play, I did it again.
Yes, Colin, there was a good question put to the table from Sheila.
What's that?
She played her 8 as a suit preference instead of a small heart.
At which point?
Probably once the rough happened, you know, they gave them the rough. She probably gave them the 8 for the rough, saying, I want a diamond.
Okay,
okay. Yeah. But I think you should be asking for a club because you've always got the ace of diamonds.
Well, there's only a singleton ace of clubs in dummy anyway, wasn't there? Oh no, ace to 4. That's right. No, so yes, yeah. I think the club is asking for a club is better because the ace of diamonds is not going to run away. The club needs to be a lead from your partner, otherwise you possibly set up something for declarer. It won't on the hand in question, but it looks like it might. Yes, I think you're right, Jeff. I think we should be asking for a club, but once you got the rough, it was going off anyway. Yeah. Right, here's board 2. Let's give you the auction as it was. East opened a spade. And the opposition is silent. 2 diamonds, yes. 4 spades. 5 hearts, which I think has to be a cubid, suggesting a slam. And he says, okay, then 6 spades. I can't get it. There we go. 6 spades. Now, we get the lead of the king of diamonds. And let's count what tricks we've got. Well, we've got 7 spade tricks and the ace of hearts is 8. We can ruff a heart, that will be 9. And we have the ace of clubs, that will be 10. And the ace of diamonds will be 11. Now, there are effectively 2 possible ways of playing this contract. One has got a 75% chance of success, and the other one has got a much higher chance of success. But we'll take the 75% chance first. Our 75% chance is to hope that either South has got the king of clubs, in which case when we lead a small club towards the queen, that will make a trick. Here it won't, because North has got the king. Or once the queen has lost to the king, then we can lead a club back towards the ace 10 and hope that North has got the jack of clubs as well. And that would give us an extra trick as well. But as we can see, neither of those will work. Let's see what happens if we try to do that. Well, we're going to need an entry to dummy. We've still got the heart entry, so we can draw a trump or two. Or a trump. Now we draw a second trump to get to dummy. We're going to leave the 7 there as an extra entry if we need it. Now we can play a club to the 10 first, or we can play a club to. Let's win that second one in there in hand to lead a club towards the dummy rather than the. But it doesn't really make a lot of difference. It's possible that South has got. Now we'll play the little club. We hope that South has got the king, but he doesn't. North hasn't got a diamond to lose. He can lead a heart or he can lead another club. Let's say he leads a heart. That won't help Claire at all. Now Claire tries a second club finesse. This is why it's roughly 75%, because we need one of those 2 finesses to work, but neither of them do. So we've finished up going 1 off. So our 75% chance didn't work. We'll claim that as 1 off, and then we'll put the hand back to the table. Here we go. And we'll just bid 6 spades this time. Okay, because that's going to be the silent contract. We've got the same lead. Now, that didn't work, but look at the diamonds. If we can ruff enough diamonds to set the suit up and get to them, then we don't need to take any chances with the with clubs. So it doesn't matter whether we take the ace. We might be afraid that North might be roughing it. So, and we're prepared to lose a trick anyway. Let's duck the first one. We don't need to. We could take the ace. It doesn't really matter. And well, South probably plays a trump now. Right. Okay, well, we can win that in dummy. Now we will ruff the diamond. Doesn't help North to ruff it. We're going to ruff it anyway. Now we can cross over to the jack of spades. Ruff another diamond. Come here. Okay. South has still got 2 left. Now we'll cross over to a heart. Another diamond. And all we need to do now is to get to dummy by roughing a heart. And our 2 club losers disappear on the diamonds. Yes, we have those entries, Bob. Yeah. Now we'll claim. I've got somebody trying to say something to me. You might have been more cautious. How can we be more cautious? We're not going to make any losers. Yeah, well, you shouldn't be playing the clubs, because if you're going to set the diamonds up, you leave the clubs alone. Yeah, you've got to figure out, how to, which has got the better chance. In fact, the second line we showed you will only won't work if the diamonds are 6-0. 5-1 you can cope with, 6-0 you can't cope with. Sorry, somebody else is asking me something different. Do we have any other questions or comments? On board 2. Took the first diamond with the ace. No, that doesn't really matter. Glynis, you can do that. That's all right. But now you need to rough a diamond straight away, and then get to dummy with a spade and rough another one. Get to dummy with another spade and rough another one. Get to the dummy with a heart and rough another one, and now you're okay. You've still got a heart rough as an entry. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions or comments on board 2? Then we will move on to board 3. Board 3. Well, we've got a bit of a contested auction here. South passes. 3 hearts from West. 3 spades from North. Not sure that I would, but people do. 4 hearts from East. I watched one person play this hand. Played it very well, and I suspect that more people got it right than got it wrong. Well, you can go through your play of yours, Linus. You will see what you did wrong. Go through it. I can't go through it right now, but you can. Yeah, you can go through it when you want to. We get the lead of the King of Spades. Now, what's the danger? Well, we've got 7 heart tricks and 2 more aces is 9. The club finesse might work. That would give us enough tricks. But if the club finesse was wrong, then South would switch to a diamond. And incidentally, which diamond should South switch to if he gets the lead? Because he's only going to get the lead once, and he thinks about it. Those clubs in dummy will going to provide discards, even though he might win his king. There'll be 3 more tricks there, and declarer certainly won't have many spades. Exactly right, Jeff. Yes, if South does get the lead, he should switch to the Jack of Diamonds because he needs his partner to have the Ace Queen 10. right? Little one won't do it. North will make a two, but then he can't get the lead to play another one. So the clubs in dummy are a big clue. There are discards on these clubs to come. But, you know, how do we avoid taking this club finesse? Well, this is our old friend, technique that we've seen before. We're going to swap one loser for another. And in the interest of keeping South off the lead, because we really don't want that diamond through our hand sitting as West, we're going to let him keep his spade trick so that South can't get the lead. Let's have a look. So instead of taking our ace, all right, now even if North continues with the second spade, and that's far from obvious, if he switches to a club, that will be, but Declarer's plan now is to throw a club on the ace of spades and take the roughing finesse. He doesn't mind losing a club as long as he loses it to North and not to South. So let's say that North switches to a club. You might be a little bit frightened that Declarer's got the jack of spades, though his partner has promised him, almost certainly promised him three. Now we'll take the ace of clubs. We're going to throw that 10 of clubs away on the spade. Now we're going to take the roughing finesse. It isn't covered. One. Covered this time. This time we'll rough it. And now we will draw the trumps finishing in dummy and throw one of those diamonds away, and we finish up with 11 tricks. We'll simply give them a trick at the end. And I know that several people did make 11 tricks. That's if we don't do that, if we take, let's put it back to the table. Just before hearts as West. We get the lead of the king of spades. If we take that one, we're going to draw trumps probably. Even entry in dummy. Now we'll take the club finesse. Now, if South plays a low diamond, all North can take is two diamond tricks and he'll still make it. He has to leave the jack. This is what we were looking at a minute ago. Jack of diamonds. Now, if Declarer, if doesn't cover it, North will get under it and wait for there's next another one. But now North has got two more diamond tricks. Contract will go down on. There we go. Okay, so we simply swapped a spade trick for a club trick. We gave them a spade that they probably didn't think they were going to make. You wouldn't see to lead. No, maybe people won't. But if you think about it, it's because you can see those clubs in dummy. If Declarer's drawn trumps, you know Declarer had 6 hearts. You can work out that he's very likely only got one spade. So he's got some number of clubs and some number of diamonds. And your defensive tricks can only come from diamonds. And 2 diamonds are either going to go away on the clubs, or Declarer's only got 2 diamonds to start with. So the danger sign is when Declarer's got 2 clubs and 3 diamonds, and he will throw 2 of those away on clubs if you don't catch 3 diamond tricks straight away. Not quite so easy, I agree, but you can see how essential it is. Now you can see all 4 hands, and of course Jeff spotted it. I wouldn't expect Jeff to do anything less. Jeff spotted it. You have to play the jack because you need to be able to take 3 diamond tricks before declarer can dispose of any of them on the clubs. Okay. Okay, any other questions or comments on board 3? It's quite a common technique. This comes up a lot more often than is recognised, and of course people will go off in a contract and they won't even realise that they could have done better. Here they're very likely going to draw the trumps, take the club finis, and say, well, that was unlucky. North made the bid. I thought he would have the king of clubs. They won't even appreciate that they could have done better. That's the case in a lot of cases, I think, too. Okay, we have no more questions or comments on that one. We will move on to board 4, which is the last one in this set. Export. There we go. The auction that we have, pass from west rather, 1 no trump, pass. No, I don't think it really matters, but this was the auction that we had recorded was in the days before they used transfer, so the 3 spades was natural and forcing. Only promised a 5 card suit. Nowadays it would be slam interest and a 6 card suit for a lot of people. But those days, game and at least a 5 card suit, and North bids the fairly natural 3 trumps. And I must confess, I would probably lead a diamond here because I hate leading away from honours and I don't want to lead a spade when I know there's 5 in dummy. Yeah. Well, I try to hang on to my honours as well. That's what I'm just saying here. So although the lead that we were specified was the 5 of clubs, from a 5 card suit, there may be a reason for it, but the opposition have got the balance of points and it's much more likely to give away a trick than to gain one, in my view. You know, that's what we were given. So North wins as cheaply as possible. That's going to be the 10. But how should North proceed? Now, I was actually watching Jack on this hand, and although I couldn't watch all of it because I had to set this table up, I watched enough of it to know that Jack thought about it and got the right answer. And even though the defence tried their best, Jack wouldn't be denied. So, but what do we do? Now, we would like to guess which ace the opposition hold each. Because effectively, if we play a spade now, for example, and it loses to West ace, he'll play a club back. And now we're going to lose the spade and the ace of hearts and 3 more clubs, and that's going to be 1 off. So we don't really want to lose the lead to West with the ace of spades. All right. But if we lead a heart towards dummy, well, the heart will win, but now what are we going to do next? We play another heart and we're setting up a heart for East. So if we knew who had which aces, we could probably do something about it. But there is a line that will succeed regardless of who's got which ace. And Jack found it after a little bit of thought, but that's what it takes. We always say, think more mistakes made at trick 1 than anywhere else. I keep telling you that, but Jack didn't make any mistakes. What he did was he crossed to dummy with a diamond, and he led a low heart from dummy. He doesn't know who's got the ace. But here's the thing, if East takes it, what can East do? If he plays a spade, declarer will have enough tricks. And if he doesn't take it, well, declarer, what will declarer do if he's ducks, which is what happened at the table I watched? Let's say he ducks. Well, he can continue with hearts, but the easy thing to do is to carry on with spades now, because you're going to make 4 diamond tricks and 2 club tricks is 6. We've now made 1 heart trick, that's 7. We only need 2 spades, so we can play a spade. East can take it or not. Switch back to the club. All right, but now we have taken 4 tricks. We've got 3 more diamonds. That's 7, and we've got 2 more spades. That is 9. Okay, so we're going to claim our 9 tricks. And we'll see what happens if we start off by playing a heart towards. Well, let's say we play a spade first. Let's put the hand back to the table. Doesn't want to go to the table. Come on. And we'll just bid 3 no trumps by North. And we get the same lead, 5 of clubs, 9, 10. And we've already seen that if we play a heart first, we'll be okay because it's East that's got the ace of hearts. But let's say we decide to tackle spades first. This wins. Take the club finesse because we need to, really. Now the club is knocked out. Undo that because we'll play the middle club to try and suggest we've got a hard entry rather than a spade entry. And now how many decrypts has declarer got? Well, he's taken 2 and he's got 2 spade tricks, that's 4, and he's got 4 diamond tricks, but he can't get home without touching hearts. And as soon as he does, East will make his ace of hearts and 2 long clubs. So either declarer needs to be a good guesser, he needs to guess to play hearts first rather than spades, or he needs to do what Jack did and work out that even if West has got the ace of hearts, provided I lead a heart from dummy first, then if West jumps up with the ace to play a club, now declarer's got 3 heart tricks and 4 7 and 2 club tricks. 4 diamonds and 2 club tricks, doesn't need any spade tricks. So I think that was well played by Jack. I don't know how many other people made it, but congratulations to Jack. I thought that was well played. I'm sure his partner will have appreciated it too. Okay, we'll claim this one now as 1 off. Okay. Do we have any other questions or comments on board 4 or indeed on any of the hands? No? Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, Alan will be with you next week with more declarer play hands. It's nice to see so many of you watching the hands. It's a pity you don't all sit and play as well, but nice to have you here, and hope you learn them. Okay, Tuesday I'm being asked about. Okay, Tuesday night we have a play and what we call a play and discuss session, which is in one of the lesson rooms in the IAC club, and that starts round about 7:45 UK time. So wherever you are, you need to work out what the time is in your local area. Alan will be here about 7:45, and he will. People come along. They can come along with their regular partners. They can play with their regular partners. So they have all sorts of systems. If you haven't got a regular partner, you'll be put with somebody that plays a system the same as you do. The hands are not pre-dealt. They're not prepared. We don't know what's coming up any more than the players do. And oh, thank you, Sanya. And the hands are just dealt, and Alan up until 9 o'clock will give his opinion on how the bidding may should have gone, or how the play should have gone, how the defence should have gone, what you could have done better. I attend another engagement earlier on a Tuesday evening. I go to dance classes, probably most of you know. I've been learning to dance over the last year, and I'll be back about 9 o'clock, and I will take over from Alan, and we'll go through till maybe 10, quarter past 10, something like that, continuing the same thing. So anybody that wants to come along, that's tomorrow night, 7:45 UK time, and as Sanya is saying, that's 2:45 in the afternoon in Eastern time, US Eastern time. But you can work it out for yourself. Okay. And another thing that you may be interested in, I started giving some lessons to some friends and acquaintances on a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock UK time again. We use Zoom. The hands are prepared, and they'll always be on a particular subject, but it varies from week to week. And anybody that wants to come to that, they're very welcome. They need to find my name on BBO. I won't necessarily be here every Sunday, so if I'm not here, it means I can't make it. Okay, so but if you turn up at 1:45, 10 to 2, if I'm here, you're welcome to join. And we use Zoom, we discuss the hands, we discuss whatever the theme of the day is, so to speak. Now I can't, here we go, more, stop the recording.